All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today, we're going to start part 2 of our paper trail journey, where we are trying to complete the paper trail achievement. Just something fun that I've been trying to do to, getting done with some of these little achievements in the game. Now that we kind of have no DLC, or nothing new. I already completed the Missouri DLC, so now we're just gonna do this and work through some of these fun achievements. Kind of gives me a reason to come back into the game and actually play with an objective. So let's go ahead and hop in the truck here. And all right, here we are. We have our trusty International Paystar again. Beautiful truck, old workhorse. Love this truck. It's always fun to drive something a bit different. And attached, we have a chip van trailer. So we actually own this trailer, so we're going to be doing some cargo market deliveries today, just picking up some wood chips or wood shavings from wherever we can, and then we'll go ahead and deliver those to one of the 2 sawmills in Arkansas. So the goal for today is to deliver to either the Texarkana, whatever, sawmill, or the paper factory, the Page and Price paper, or whatever it's called. We have to deliver either there or to the one in El Dorado. So right now we have our load is going to El Dorado to the Page and Price paper factory, where we will hopefully be able to pick up something else around there, and then maybe go to Texarkana if we can. Or even notice that there were a couple jobs in El Dorado from the sawmill to the paper factory within El Dorado, so we can knock out some very local deliveries, which is good for this truck because there's like no fuel in it. It's a pretty small fuel tanks, made more for local deliveries. So let's go ahead and start it up. We've got an old, I think it's an old Cummins in this truck here. But yeah, we're ready to just kind of get on the road. So let's not waste any time. We are actually all loaded up already. As you can see, we have 36,000 pounds of wood shavings in the back. So let's go ahead and carefully head out here. Man, I'll tell you what, it is nice to be back in the game. I have not had any time lately to play any games, let alone American Truck Simulator. So I figured, why not get back into some YouTube, but just having a nice, relaxing Friday night live stream. Just gonna do some deliveries, knock this out. Hopefully we'll play for probably around an hour and a half or so is usually what I've been doing. And depending on where all the deliveries are going, we might even be able to do something get them done pretty quickly. So we'll see here. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm loving this little industrial park that we're driving past right here. Very cool part of the new, well, actually, we're in Arkansas. We're not even in Missouri anymore. But still, this was a good DLC too, the Arkansas one. I really like this one a lot. 3 hours ago, 155 miles. Shouldn't be too bad. Cop right there. Hopefully we don't hit that cop with our trailer. Now it looks like we're good. Down just a little bit, struggling to get up to speed there. Go ahead and be careful about on these tracks here. It looks like that train is stopped, so we're looking pretty good there. Go ahead and head over those. We're gonna go ahead and make a right here. I'm not gonna get the light though. Yeah, luckily these wood shavings are not too heavy, so I think we should be okay. Oh, we do have the we can make this turn here. I got the arrow. I've got to be quick though. I'll be holding up traffic now. That probably wasn't the smartest idea, but oh well. People back there are probably cussing me out. You can see I've actually got my my screen figured out today. Last time I accidentally chopped off the top of the screen because I was messing with some settings, trying to figure some things out in my streaming software, and ended up moving the capture window to another area. So, much better start today already. Looking good so far. Yeah, once we get on the expressway here, we're really going to get moving. What's nice about, you know, driving some of these trucks is, you know, it sucks on the side streets with all the stoplights, going through all the gears. Once you get cruising, we can knock out these deliveries, no problem. I always think this is kind of a cool concept too, like these one-way roads that run parallel to the highway. You don't see this in the part of the states where I live. It seems to be more like a southern, like Texas, Arkansas type of thing. It's a little bit sketchy coming off the off-ramp though. I'll say that, if you're coming kind of right into traffic, and if people don't yield, you know, they don't see you, they can sideswipe you pretty easily, I think. So, I don't know, the jury's out on those. Just something different. Go ahead and get over one more lane here. Get out of the exit lane. Probably have to stop some gas after this delivery. Like I said, I know these tanks are pretty small. You know, this truck is definitely meant for kind of local deliveries within the same state. Not meant to go cross country like some of these other trucks. This thing just sounds old. It sounds old school. I love it. These old trucks are just loud. They're workhorses. Not a ton of horsepower, but they get the job done. You know what I mean? A lot of torque. And they'll run forever. Here's our exit. Going to El Dorado. Perfect. beautiful drive coming through the forest here. I'm really liking this. I like that they updated the trees. SCS has done a great job with these new DLCs of really creating a nice natural environment. Something that really brings immersion to the game, you know, like it's the same thing with games like, you know, City Skylines or Farming Simulator, when map makers kind of go the extra mile and just added those natural details that make the areas feel really, you know, just really complete, really lived in. But yeah, if you're just joining the stream, welcome. We are doing the Paper Trail Steam Achievement Part 2. Gonna try to knock out all 3 of our wood chip deliveries today. Shouldn't take too long. I noticed there are quite a few on the market even just now, even within El Dorado. So if we're going to El Dorado now, if we complete it, I think we might be able to pick up a load at the sawmill just outside of town and bring it back into the factory. Yeah, I think I see a gas station coming up here. Probably gonna stop. We're getting a bit low. We haven't gotten the low fuel warning yet, but it doesn't take too long in this truck. There we go. Running out of fuel. Yes, we are. There's got to be something in town here. I would say. I would guess. Let's keep it at 55-ish. Kind of all we got in this truck, to be honest. These, if you remember if you caught the last stream, I talked about this a lot, but the gear ratios of this truck all the gears are pretty short. So don't get a lot of speed out of it, but you know, we don't need that. This thing, I feel like, can haul some heavy loads pretty well. Yeah, definitely. Speed is not the forte of the Paystar, which is fine. We don't need speed, we need power. Oh, perfect. I was gonna say I was getting a little bit nervous about not having a gas station coming up here, but it looks like there is one just around the corner, so we're gonna go ahead and stop there for some fuel. Looks like we're heading into a 45-mile-an-hour zone as well, so bring our speed down. Let's pop right in here real quick, get some gas, and be on our way. I think I can pop in the second entrance here. Let's go ahead and pull up right here. Put our parking brake on. Shut the engine off, good practice. Step out here. Get this all fueled up. Yeah, I think this thing's only like 100 or 150 gallons. Oh, yeah, about 100 gallons, I would say. Not the best, but gets the job done. Alright, just got some gas. About to get back on the road here. We are almost at our destination. Actually about halfway there, but not too bad. Go ahead and loop around here. I'll go ahead and pull out after this. This guy here. There we go. And get on the switch lanes over here just before this merge. Gotta be careful. I know these people behind us are probably getting real pissed off. Why is this guy going so slow? Hey, you know, old truck pulling a lot of freight. What you gonna do? It looks like we're about to get back on the, kind of on the highway here. At least a state road. Be a good thing traffic's moving up there. Looks like kind of a straight shot, so we're just going to go ahead and get the pedal down, get up to speed. Keep on rolling. That was a close one. I thought the guy wasn't going to let us in for a second. Had to get on the shoulder a little bit there. Hour to go. 48 miles. Not too bad. Making good time here. do we got to do here? Go left. Weird. I thought we would have maybe had a off ramp. See if we can try to slip in here. Or he's gonna let us in. That's good. Red lights are the death of me. It's weird that we came on here via an on-ramp. And now we gotta get off here via a stoplight. And of course we're not gonna get the light. Of course not. Patience is a virtue when you're truck driving. I gotta get my hands on one of those sometime soon. One of those Mac Pinnacles, since they released the like the older options on it. There we go. If you couldn't tell already, I just love driving like these older trucks. I think they have a lot of character. They're just durable. I think for the next live stream series, I think we'll probably try to tackle another one of the achievements. I was specifically looking at a couple of the agriculture ones. There's one in Texas and I think one maybe in Kansas where you have to deliver like certain types of farming products, so like different crops and things. I think I might get the old Mac R series by Harvin. I've had that truck in my mods library forever and I never really use it, and I've been waiting to. Okay, this guy's is he gonna let us in? Oh man, thank you. But yeah, I've been waiting to use that truck for something like this, like a little live stream or a little video series. And I think it would be the perfect opportunity to do that. We'll get ourselves a little grain trailer and haul some grain around. And an old Mac. It's very on brand. That and the or the K100, the Kenworth K100. My overfloater. I've had that one sitting around too, and that's a great old, farm truck. You don't see a lot of those. It's one of those cab overs. You don't see a lot of those anymore, so it'd be cool to drive that for a change. Never really driven that one too much either, to be honest. Alright, it looks like we're coming up here to our first destination on our left. Go ahead and slide over here. I have a feeling that there's not going to be a turn lane. Maybe there will be. Let's hope that we don't get rear-ended here. And it looks like it's going to be at that light. We do get a turn lane. Look at that. I don't think we're missing the arrow right now because we're taking our time, being slow. Alright, whatever. And I feel like every city's got a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. drive. I know Indianapolis does, and I'm pretty sure Chicago does too. I absolutely love delivering to these big factories like this. I think these things are so cool. Again, SCS has just done a great job in creating a very, very dynamic environment in these maps. There's a lot of, you know, things going on. There's a lot of life in the world around you, which in a lot of video games, you know, it's hard to give that feel, especially in a game like this, where all you're doing is like driving a truck. So little things like this that make it, you know, feel very authentic. Go ahead and check in here at security. I am on time. Calm down. I got 5:20. Oh, we got 2 hours. Yeah, we're good. It's making me nervous. Alright, so it looks like we just got to back up right up here somewhere, drop this off, and then we'll go on to the next one. See what's on the market. Should just be right here. You know, to be honest, we could probably just do something like this. Just swing around. I don't even think we need to really worry about this too much. We'll just kind of come around here. Look at that, our trailer's already going to be pretty much there. We'll just straighten out and just back straight up. Yeah, just right here, just looking perfect. Look at this. I love it when we have a little bit of room to work here. There we go. Easy peasy. Lined up pretty well. Alright, we'll go ahead and get ourselves unloaded here. Beautiful. Paper trail. 4-6. Alright. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh, we leveled up too. On our way to Divine Champion. So I think we got to get a load of wood shavings from... Let's see. I think we can actually go... Oh, we can go pick up this one. Look at this. Within the same city too. How about that? How about that? We'll just go and pick that up and bring it right back. That's going to be... Oh, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, we're going to do that one. We're going to do that one. Okay. We're going to go an hour away. Not bad at all, if I say so myself. Alright, we should be there and back in no time. Only 40 miles, give or take. Just about an hour away. This is what this truck was designed to do. Go back and forth. A little bit off-road. Do some local jobs. Oh, look at that. We're even going to make the light. Look at that. That is beautiful. Time is on our side today, guys. Time is on our side. I missed the gear. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Man, this thing really moves with no weight. I'll tell you that. Truck's got some power, that's for sure. Yeah, see, now we got no problem getting up to 50. Look at that, we're already almost at our destination. Yep, I know exactly where we're going. It's like we've just been here. Alright, looks like we're just right up here on the right. Coming into the sawmill. Gonna grab some more wood shavings in our chip van trailer. First time really using one of these, to be honest. I did go ahead and buy this so we have it for this challenge. So it's been kind of cool to try out, you know, some different equipment, different trucks, different trailers. Again, one of the reasons why I like doing like some of these little challenges. You know, we can kind of spec out our truck and our trailer to fit the task at hand. Something a little bit different. Delivering on our terms, not just picking up random loads everywhere. Doing what we want to do for a change. Kind of fun. I've been enjoying this a lot. Didn't realize I still had my jake brake on. Turn that off. No need to use that right now. Just cruising along here, doing a little off-roading. The suspension on this truck is really built for stuff like this. You know, it sits quite high. You know, I'm not worried about picking up a little speed on these gravel roads in this truck compared to, like, you know, my usual Kenworth or something. Those things just sit a little bit too low to the ground, a little bit lower. Got to be careful about where we're going, but this one, no problem at all. Alright, so we're right here. Go ahead and see what they got for us. See if we can pick up that load still. Should still be available. Looked like it was available for quite a few hours. Should be cargo market. Yep, that's the one. Going to El Dorado. To El Dorado. Yeah, this should count. It seems like this this doesn't have any restriction on what the distance of the journey. So we should just be able to deliver this real quick. Alright, if we pull up here, we should have a dynamic loading animation again for this one. That'll be cool. Oh, it's already starting. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. It even has like the pile and everything. And pull forward a little bit here so we can get kind of in the middle. Check that out. Just like Farming Simulator. Look at that. What a cool addition in the game. I hope we start to see some more like different types of, you know, cargo loading and everything, making it a little bit more dynamic. I know they kind of have been hinting at it since the most recent update. So it would be cool if we actually start to see some of that stuff. Taking a bit though, to be honest. Yeah, like I said, patience is a virtue when you're trucking. There we go, 100%. Tarps down. Get moving. We should just be able to pop out right here. Back onto the road. Look at that. Perfect. Very exciting. I probably could have gone out that way too, to be honest. Oh well. Next time. Alright, so 40 miles here, 40 miles back for delivery number 2. Looks like we'll be done with this in no time. We are clear on both sides. Go ahead and make this left. I know I didn't really, probably could have done a better stop there, but not a ton of activity going on right now. Man, this thing is really pulling this no problem. Even on this dirt road. Gonna keep it a little slow here, don't want to risk damaging the truck, you know. We'd like to take care of our equipment on this channel. Alright. Just about to get back onto the road here. Very short trip ahead of us. Super exciting. Alright, we're good on the left. For now. See if I can make it before this car gets here. Oh, come on. Yep, we're good. I really gotta think about getting one of those, like, eye trackers or something. These things are pretty cool. I just haven't really had the need for one yet. Or like I just don't feel like spending the money. That really helps you look around a little bit easier. Struggling a little bit to find the gear there. Sorry about that. Oh, we are backed up here. What's going on? Come on. So we're gonna have to wait for a couple light cycles. Get onto the highway. No big deal. Again. Patience. It's the name of the game today, guys. What do you think? 2 light cycles, maybe 3? Who knows? And of course, not gonna make it. But we're close. Those guys off there, sorry guys. Is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta drive, man. No worries. Again, already almost at our destination. Felt like no time at all, which is awesome. Wonder if we can get a third one from here and just call it a night. That would be unheard of. We'll see. Hopefully this one counts. We'll see. Alright, we'll go ahead and get over again. It's nice knowing that we got a turn lane coming up, so don't have to worry about blocking traffic to slow down. Thank you for letting us in, sir. Very kind of you. Currently got the light again, but I feel like we're not going to make it. If we do, that'll be crazy. Ah, no, I'm not going to chance that. Quick stop. But probably playing it safe there. Don't want to get a ticket on a $2,000 load. Pulling up once again into this massive paper mill. Always really cool to drive up in something like this. I think these are just, again, just really well done. All these big factories. It really makes you feel like a proper trucker. Driving around things like this. Very cool. Go ahead and pass our security check here. And if memory serves me correctly, which I hope it does because it's been like 5 minutes, we're just going to come around the corner here. And then go ahead and pop into, we'll be able to just back up real easy and unload. Oh, they got a different spot for us this time. Check that out. Looks like we gotta go... What are we doing here? I think we gotta go around... Oh, I see. It's gonna be kind of tight. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't think we're gonna have room to turn around back there, but it looks like we're gonna be able to have... We're gonna have to do a blindside backup here. So, yeah, that's a tight spot. All right, well. We'll go ahead and straighten out here, and then just kind of aim to get around that dumpster right there, that red dumpster on our right. You can see it right there. All right, let's see if we can do this here in one go. I'm not confident, but I'm confident. If I even turn the trailer the right way, there we go. So yeah, we're clear. Well, we got that pole on our left, so we just got to be careful. We'll just kind of position this a little bit more to the right there. I think we should be fine. Check that out. Just gonna snake this in here like so. I wish I had a little bit better field of view on my mirrors, I'll be honest. This one doesn't quite give me the distance that I need, and that convex one is too far away to be able to really see. I guess I can look at this back window a little bit here. That'll help us. Look at that. How come I never thought of that? Usually I got a headache rack, that's why. Alright, so no, we're not in perfectly. But we'll go ahead and just straighten out here in a second. Unless if I cut it, let's see if we can get kind of L park it here. Oh, we might swing it. Look at that. There we go. That'll count. All right. Not the prettiest, but whatever works, right? All right. Let's see if there is one more that we can do. So I think if we go, we need to get one to... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Texarkana. Page and price paper. That is where we want to go. From right over here, too. That is... That is awesome. All right, well, we're going to do that. We're going to do that and call it a day. Nice. So there's raining a little bit here. We'll roll up our window. Oh, nope, that's the... Alright, so I got an hour to get to our destination. And I think from there it's going to be another few hours to get to the drop-off. But this really worked out for us. I gotta be honest, I did not expect to run all 3 of these today in the amount of time that we've done. So, hard to get this done in another half hour or so. Cannot complain about that. It's been a very efficient day. Actually, you know what? I didn't even check if that counted towards the achievement. Let me pull that up here real quick before we get on the road. Let me just take a look. I'm just looking at my overlay here. I think I can see my achievements from here. Scrolling down, scrolling down. I should have 5 of 6 now, hopefully. Yep, it counted. It counted. All right, nice. That's awesome. Light again too. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, we are moving now. And we'll probably have enough fuel to get us there. So hopefully I don't have to stop for gas twice in the same episode. That'd be a first. Let me tell you. But yeah, I think next week, just while we're on our way here, I think next week I'm going to try to get another City Skylines video out on Tuesday. It's been a couple weeks since I've gotten one of those out. Just been really busy, you know. Gig season's coming up. I've been going back home pretty much every weekend for band practice. Going back home again this weekend for practice, and then just had a lot going on, a lot of work events. You know, it's that time of year. It's a lot of the summer interns are starting, so you know, it's just like one of those things where we got a lot going on during the week, and you know, on my days where I'd usually be recording, I'm stuck, you know, kind of pending some events, which is fun. You know, I'm not gonna give that up. I always, you know, love meeting everybody and you know, hanging out with the coworkers. Do enjoy where I work, so it's always a pleasure to have opportunities like that, especially while I live in the city. You know, there's going to be a time when I got to move away, probably, and so I'm trying to treasure, you know, treasure those moments, so to speak, while I can. So anyway, yeah, so that's why I've been kind of MIA lately. Working behind the scenes though, getting some things, you know, getting some episodes recorded. I got another Farm Sim one in the works for next Friday. I got City Skylines in the works for next Tuesday. All I got to do is just add the music and get that all rendered and stuff. So hopefully that'll be done in the next couple of days. Doesn't take too long. Just got to sit down and do it. The hard thing is finding time to sit down and record. And the Farm Sim episode, man, I really gotta put in some work on that front because I'm at the point where I gotta just stack bales and yeah, I got 150 of them, so it's gonna take a minute, but I'm working my way through it. So before I can record, I've got the next episode recorded, and edited. I think we're on episode 3, going to be coming out with episode 4 here pretty soon. So that one's almost ready to go. Again, I just got to add some music and get it all rendered, but the recording is done, editing's almost done. The problem is the episode after that, there's going to be quite a big gap in jobs, and so I gotta really dedicate some time to just, you know, moving some bales around, selling some bales. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work because I manual load all my bales, so it's a lot of work. I refuse to drive around with an auto load trailer and just pick them up. The closest I'll get is either manually loading with an auto load trailer, so still picking it up, you know, like a bale spike or something, and kind of putting it over the trailer, or I'll use like an auto load bale spike mover grabber thing or whatever, and then just have like a manual trailer so I get nice even stacks. So I could settle there, but I will not use like full auto load. I think it's kind of it's not as satisfying for me, that's all. I take pride in my manual loading of my bales and everything, so gotta keep it that way. Gotta keep doing some work. So I think I can come around. I'm not gonna do that this time. That doesn't really make much sense, does it? I was gonna say I think I can come around, just cut through here, but whatever. Yeah, I probably could just like cut right through there, but it's fine. Take the long way, follow the lights. No big deal. There we go. This is what we want. 156 miles, 3 hours. Perfect. Go ahead and do our manual loading here. Also turn my windshield wipers off. Didn't realize I still had those on. Like it's kind of done raining here. All right, go ahead and get loaded up here again. Awesome. Takes a while for this, so just bear with me. I'm kind of messing up the pallet here, ain't I? Oh well, it'll even out. It's just a game. I know ideally I would have, you know, just driven through this real slowly and kind of loaded up the front first. Alright, we're getting there. We are getting there. 99%, 100, there we go. Get the tarp on. Cargo has been loaded. Let's go. Alright, just gonna sneak our way out of here. You know what? Oh, there's a lot of traffic. Should not have done this. Messed up there. Sorry, guys. I thought at the very least I could pull out kind of into the median here. I swear, when I looked the first time, there were no cars coming up on the right. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, so I got half a tank of gas. Looks like we are going to be just fine. Getting all the way to where we need to go. Oh, and this time we're making a left. Nice. Gonna have to sit in this long line of traffic. Look at that. Right up to the front. Let's go. Come on. We might even make the light. Check that out. Things are in our favor. This is excellent. Alright. Guys, remember that though, we'll be stuck here. We should get the arrow first too, which is awesome. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Yep. That was a risky shift right there. Didn't want to skip that gear, you know. Sometimes when you're going uphill, it's just best to just sit in a lower gear and just wait till you get kind of towards the top. That way you don't risk missing a gear and, you know, that's never fun. All right, here we are on the interstate, or I guess maybe not the interstate, but a state highway, close enough. Getting rolling now. Hours to go. 2 hours, 55 minutes. 130 miles. We'll get there at 5 a.m. Oh, man. I didn't realize it was this late. Man. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that. Usually, I mean, I don't know. Usually when I play this game now, I just kind of like to drive through the night. It's kind of nice that since they've kind of redone some of the sky maps and things lately. Really just improve the lighting, so it's actually fun to drive at night. You just get a whole different perspective. And plus, like, honestly, if I was, you know, a trucker like in real life, I'd probably drive at night just because less traffic. Although you do run the risk of people being extra stupid. I feel like I don't need to get over. Okay, cool. I feel like when you're I've seen a lot of. Oh, I do need to get over. God, there wasn't a car there. That would have been a little risky, but yeah, night driving is kind of sketchy sometimes, especially like, you know, going to and from Chicago. I definitely feel like when I'm driving at night, you know, after a certain point, all of the crazy drivers come out, and you know, I'll be getting passed by like some car with like no bumper, like 3 wheels, just fly past me like 100 miles an hour. In the shoulder, and I'm just like, okay. Oh, come on. Woo. I did not expect there to be a stop here. Gotta be honest. Should be good to go after this truck here. Come on, please, please move. Oh, awesome. They're gonna go? Yes. Alright, I'll wait. I'll be nice. Alright, now we're going. Not too bad. So they even look at the cool like little lights on the houses and everything. They just do a great job of making the world in this game feel lived in. I really like it. The lighting is really nice too. Made some recent upgrades, like I said. Everything just looks very good. Beautiful stars in the sky. That's one thing. The sky's nicer in this game than it is, you know, where I live. Out here in Chicago, you can't see anything. Turn the jake back off there again. Oops. I know it will be nice. We won't use the Jake brake. We're coming through a small town here. A lot of these towns have, you know, like a noise ordinance or something where you can't use your engine brake, else you'll get pulled over and get a nice hefty ticket. So we'll keep that turned off for now. We're not even going too fast, so it really doesn't matter. No need to use it anyway. Oh, this little courthouse. There's a very narrow passageway around here. This is always fun. Kind of got to loop around. Go straight through here like this. Good thing I don't have like an oversized trailer, because I'd probably have to actively avoid this route, because this thing is like, you know, real sketchy. This truck though is not too bad. But imagine if I had like one of those, you know, real long like special delivery trailers. It wouldn't even put me through here. But even some of those low boys are like the triple axles and stuff, you know. Oh, I decided I wouldn't do that. Sorry. Whoops. Alright, I'll wait for the green here since probably get it. A little bit of a blind corner. Yeah, I almost feel like I could have stayed on that road instead of coming through town. Seems like I took a little bit of a long way. But it's okay. It's scenic. It's nighttime. Not going to complain about that. Alright, now we're out of town, so now I can use a little of the engine brake there. Don't feel too bad about that anymore. Leave this guy some room here. Ah, he's got plenty of room. On the other side, actually. But we'll stop here anyway. Consider it. Because now it doesn't want to turn. You got room, man. You're good. Oh. Got the light. Oh. This guy's going to try to take it wide and cut in my lane. Man, these new company drivers, I'll tell you. Goofy. There's the old, is that one of the other sawmills, maybe? Oh, train's coming. Slow it down here. yeah, sorry again to all the people behind me. Gotta wait for me to get up to speed here. 4 gears, a lot of weight. Gonna take a minute. But we'll get there. We will get there. Oh, I'm running out of fuel? Are you serious? I thought I was going to be able to make it. Maybe not. Might have to find a gas station again. Man. Now I'm upset. I thought we were going to be able to make the whole run. Well, dang. I guess we'll keep an eye out for a gas station then coming up here if we can. If we can find one. That's disappointing. The last thing we want to do is run out of gas on our last delivery for the evening and for the challenge for the achievement. So we'll be smart. We'll find a little fill-up spot somewhere up here. There's got to be one coming up. We're getting into some civilization again. Whoa. What's going on here? That's annoying. We'll just want to stop in the middle of the traffic, I guess. No big deal. You know, I'm actually going to pop open the map here and see if there is a gas station coming up. And of course there is at the end of our destination. I should have been paying more attention. Should have got to that one back there. But that was right when we kind of... All right, well, we're going to pray that we make it. I feel like the odds are low. We're going to try to be very smart here about our fuel consumption. There's no way we got 40 miles in the tank. There's no way. We're going to need to call for a fill up. Guarantee you. I'll get over here. Well, oh, no, I'm not. Oh, geez. Oh, man. Oh, no, we're in trouble. and all these people are going to try to merge here right in front of me. Going to cut me off. Or not. Oh man, we are running on fumes. Running on fumes. Are we going to make it? I'm going to say no. 21 miles. Alright, we're gonna be smart. We're gonna be smart about this, guys. Just sucks because I know I'm burning so much fuel as I'm trying to get up to speed here. And I just don't have a choice. The needle is on the E. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That top right gauge is my fuel gauge. Oh, we were cutting it close. Oh, we were cutting it close. If I don't have to stop. Trying to be easy on the throttle. I just got to get it up to speed. I can't, we can't just coast at like 20 miles an hour. Oh, we're gonna have a light. We're gonna have to turn. Dang, for a minute I thought we might have a straight shot. Man, I'm actually, this is, oh no, it is on the right. Wait, guys. We might be able to do this. Oh, are you kidding? You're joking. Now? Really? I'm just gonna coast. I'm gonna see if we can make it through the stoplight. Wouldn't that be crazy? I'm going in the shoulder. This is the wackest thing I've ever done. No way. No way. Come on, I just gotta time it just right. Oh, what? Come on. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. What? No way. No way. No way we made it to the gas station. Oh, that's insane. Ran out of gas. Coasted for a mile through the stoplight. 100 gallons on the dot. We made it to the gas station. That is impressive. I cannot believe we just did that. Wow. Wow. I'm at a loss for words. That was so incredibly unrealistic, but I don't really care. That was fun. That's going on a highlight reel or something. That's crazy. I can't believe I just did that. All right. Well, now we got some gas in the tank to go like literally across the freaking street. So whatever. At least we got a light here. Actually, are we gonna get? Oh, we're gonna get the green too. Look at that, man. This is just the luckiest live stream ever today. All the deliveries gonna be done in one live stream. Only been playing for like an hour and a half. Ran out of gas. Made it to the gas station. Getting a lot of green lights. This is unheard of. I don't know what's going on. All the stars are aligning today. I don't know. Something is askew in the universe. It's crazy. I'll go ahead and wait for this train here. Alright. Looks like this is another paper factory, as I expected. I wasn't 100% sure, so I'm glad that this is seems to be the right place. Another very well done asset by SCS, looking fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and get this. Can we go? Yes. Alright, let's see where they want us to unload here. Looks like it's going to be hopefully an easy one. Should just be right on to our left. On our beacons as well. Oh, I bet it's kind of the same place as this is probably a similar building to the first one, so I bet it's going to be like in the same kind of spot. Should just be right to our right here. We'll just back in, drop this off, and then pretty much be done. Yeah, I don't even need to worry about doing a blindside thing here. I think we could just pull up right here and just kind of back it in. We got the back window for us too, so it should be pretty easy to get this in position. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Look at that. All right. Let's see here. So let's just go. We'll just loop this around. Make sure I'm not going to hit anything on my left. Should be good. Yeah, man, I never realized how helpful it is to have a back window in your truck that you can actually see out of. I should start using this more often. Usually I got a sleeper. That's why, too. I always have either like a headache rack or like a sleeper. You can't see out of the back of a sleeper, so, you know, that's what it is. But yeah, okay. Go ahead and put it back here real quick. Good. All right. Check it out. Here we go. Beams off. Turn our lights off too, why not? Oh, wrong button. I get this unloaded here. And there we go. That is it for the paper trail achievement. We have done it. 3 deliveries of logs and 3 deliveries of wood chips to the correct destinations in Arkansas. We're done. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it here for our live stream tonight. Thank you all you guys who joined, and if you're watching this in the future, thank you for thanks for the view. Really appreciate it. And we'll be back in City Skylines Farming Simulator next week, hopefully. And you know, if we have time to do a American Truck Simulator live stream as well, maybe I'll try to fit one in somehow. But no promises. I got some busy weeks coming up. But yeah, next time we'll do knock out another Steam achievement. Try to do something with like maybe, like I said, some of the agriculture ones, get ourselves a grand trailer and an old truck, and do some deliveries. So this is a lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in and for tuning in to the past live streams, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great night and peace out.